Most learner drivers look at a junction, but that does not always mean they have properly observed it. One missed mirror check or one final glance in the wrong direction could put you directly in the path of a cyclist, motorcyclist or overtaking vehicle. In this lesson, you'll learn how to plan your junction approach, when to check your mirrors and why you must continue observing until the maneuver is complete.
The earlier you classify the type of junction you are approaching, the more time you have to plan your speed and your position. We have just been speaking about position. Really think about your position when you're getting to a junction. That's very important. Okay? Alright, okay. So, before any change, you must check your mirrors before changing direction. There's also, what's missing from direction? There's another time you have to check your mirrors. We've just got direction here. What else do you have to do? When is the other time you have to check your mirrors? So yes, when you're going left, you have to check your mirrors. When you're about to signal left, when you're about to turn into a junction, there's a junction there. Whether you're going into the right-hand lane, these are all times you have to check your mirrors. But when is another time you have to check your mirrors? Yes, when you slow down, but also when you speed up. So when you slow down, so slowing down, check your mirrors. You want to see who's coming from behind, what's happening from behind. What do you have to do about the car behind you? But also when you're accelerating. What are you checking for when you're accelerating? Why do you have to check your mirrors before you start accelerating? Yeah, somebody might be trying to overtake you. The Death Wish Brigade are constantly trying to be faster than you, and before you speed up, you might be in a 20 zone, you want to do 30, but it's changed to 30. You need to check what's going on around you. We really do need to check what's going on around you. Okay? Alright, so then decide approach, speed and position. Deciding is about, is it appropriate to signal? So you're coming up to junction, wanting to turn left, there's a cyclist behind you. You should maybe just slow down, let him pass you on the left before you signal left. So deciding is often very critical. And it's not just doing the mirror signal maneuver, it is deciding when to signal, okay? And then signaling, here again, this is a fault. What else does signaling do? It can communicate your intention. What else can you use it for? You communicate your intention, or you use your signal to ask. Those are the two, number one and number two. There's always two reasons to use your signal. You either use your signal to communicate to others what you are about to do, or you can use it to ask people to let you into a lane or to give you space. But always remember, once you've signaled, you lose control of the situation. And we've covered that in quite a few of our videos already. So when you get to the end of the road and you've got traffic, guys, remember, you have to look left, look right, and look right. Now, if you're coming up this road to turn into this junction and you're turning left, so let's assume this is going on. Now, this is going to be really interesting. You want to turn left. So you would look left and you would look right. Why, for the life of me, would you have to, before you go into that road, look left again? Why would you look left again? Let's look at this quickly. This is really interesting. So here we have a road, got a giveaway line here, center line, boundary line, and we've got a car here wanting to turn left. We got a center line. Now the car gets to the line, he looks right, and then he starts to turn. Why should he not look into this road before he turns? He's moving into this road. Why is there a danger if he doesn't look into the road? Okay, there's a car coming down the road on that side of the road, so that's okay, not a problem. But what happens if, when he looked left, he didn't see the motorcycle over here? It's a motorcycle over here, didn't see it. Now he looks right and it's clear, and then he doesn't look before he moves out and the motorcycle starts to overtake the car. Whoa, big problem. You have to look right. Normally you look left, look right, and look left again, and then you might even look right again. Continue your observations. Don't ever assume it's clear. Okay, so observe, judge, looking at speed and distance. Who can tell me how you judge when a car is coming from the right, whether it's far enough away? How would you judge it? What's the normal way of making that judgment? Okay, so tell me, guys, how would you know whether you can drive out in front of that oncoming car? How would you actually judge it? If you can physically think, okay, if the car was coming towards me, I would walk across the road and have enough time to get across the road. That's a good way of judging whether you can drive out in front of that car. That takes care of speed and distance. Okay, so it's a good way of determining that. All right, and check again.
If this lesson changed the way you approach junctions, you've only seen a small part of the complete webinar. Inside the full training, we cover independent driving, navigational errors, positioning, mirror checks, observation failures and the junction mistakes that commonly affect driving test results. Watch the complete webinar or continue learning with LDriv Academy using the links in the description. Drive safely, keep observing, and we'll see you in the next lesson.